Okay, guys, please, this is to the ladies. This is to the ladies, especially the young couples. Please, do not go physical. Do not ever go physical with your husband. Don't do it, especially when you know you have married a beast. Especially when you have gotten into an entanglement with a man that is, I wouldn't say was an animal, but but don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I've seen ladies that will never let you go. They will never leave you until you lay your hands on them. I've seen those kind of ladies. But I don't think anything is justifiable for a man to be hitting a woman in that manner. You don't have to hit a woman in that manner. This is what leads to sudden death, blah blah blah, in marriage. You wouldn't know when you will hit her where she will just slump. You wouldn't know where your hands will go to a wrong place on her body. But ladies, please do not go physical with your man. You don't have to. God has not given you that strength. The strength God has given you is here. The strength God has given a woman is in her mouth. The strength God has given a man is in his fist. The strength God has given a man is here. And the strength God has given a man is to protect and to provide for the family. Not to go physical, not to use the strength on the woman. No. Please, if for any reason your man goes physical with you, leave that environment. I'm not saying walk out of your marriage. You don't have any reason to walk out of your marriage. No. No. Unless it has gotten to an unbearable point, then you can go. No problem. If you choose to. But do not go physical with your man. You guys do not share the same strength. Don't try to prove any point going physical with a man. No. She's not even shouting or calling for help. Call for help. Call for people to come and help you. If he will not let you run, run into any of the rooms and lock the door. Go there and nag. That is what any woman can be good at. Not physical. Don't go physical with a man. No matter how little you think you've got a strength or anything, do not go physical with your husband. If you want to go physical with any man outside, you can actually go physical with any man outside, and then he will try to avoid you to go away from the trouble. But your husband will always want to prove a point to beg you to understand that he's the man of the house. So don't do all those bullshit with a beast. Any man that lays his hand on a woman is a beast. But some ladies will always want to make you go that extreme. But it's wrong. Do not go physical with a man. I tell men, you see, growing up, I don't know how this thing got into me, and I've been enjoying it. It's been saving me a lot of problems. When a woman wants to, get into all these issues of blah blah blah, walk away, bro. Find a means to walk away. I share this experience with you. My one and only relationship in life, the one I truly know I had it as a relationship in my life, and the only one I've ever had. We got into an argument, and then I saw that this thing has already heated up, and then I wanted to go out. Let me leave the room for her. She refused. I wasn't going to leave the room. She locked the door and seized the key. I just wanted, I went to the bed and cover myself. She pulled the duvet. We were just being restless. Just, tossing me around. Toiling with my peace of mind. She just wanted to be troublesome. Now, look at the mistake I made. The mistake I made was to try to lay my hands on her. I tried all I could to change that scenario, to change that mood. But she wouldn't let it happen. At the long run, when we have sorted our issues, she clearly told me that a friend of hers advised her to try to get me to that point where I will hit her, so she will know my level of temperament. Like, seriously. These are ladies. They are innovative. They will do anything to just get you to know what your reaction will be at any point in time. Do not hit a woman, please. Don't hit a woman. Try not to. They will always want you to. Try not to. That is a temptation. That is a trap they've set for a man, especially the ones they love. Trust me, the woman you love, do that, or the woman that really loves you will always, will at a point want you to do some silly things, something unimaginable. It's true. Now these ones that are fighting now, somebody somewhere will be so he's saying tomorrow you see them, they are best couples. But what I'm trying to put here is, don't go physical with this man. Anything can actually happen here. Anything can actually happen, and then somebody will just slump. Do not go physical with a man. Especially these young couples. When you see the girl, maybe she has, seen everything. She has seen the man. She has seen how quiet the guy can be. Especially those guys that you feel they are quiet. Hey, those ones that will not talk. Don't go physical with them. When you are married to a guy, you are married to one quiet husband. You think the guy, he's not that kind of a guy. He can't beat me. He can't fight me. And then you go around trying to, challenge him or toss him around or do some silly things. And before you know it, he will do something silly. He will just hit you where you never believe him. And he will slump. Do not go physical with a man. Do not go physical with a man. Please. Ladies, don't go physical with any man. Especially your husband. You don't know what is happening to him within. Probably he's suffering from some emotional problems and all that, and he has not opened up to you yet. And men, most times when we are angry out there, the next place they want to come and express it is at home. And if you are not wise enough to manage us at that moment, give us a peace of mind that we actually desire, it will go. Anything can happen at that moment. You will be the enemy. Meanwhile, you're not the one that caused the problem. But because you're the one that is supposed to solve the problem, if you fail to solve the problem, you now become the problem. That is how we're wired. That is why a woman is a man's problem solver. It's not you're a man's problem solver or a man's problem. So if the one you choose at any given time is what defines you. It's either you're a man's problem solver or you're a man's problem. Because he will go out there, so many things, so many challenges will happen to him. He will come back home to either meet the problem solver or you that will add to the problem. And then you become the problem if you don't manage to solve the problem. Please, do not go physical with any man. Do not try it. If you really love yourself, don't try to think you've gathered any energy to go physical with a man. Do not do it, please. Please, save your life. Save yourself, save your sanity. If you want to nag, get into any room and lock the door. Nag there until he's out. If he's been going too physical, make a call somebody to come and help you. This thing they say, don't let people come into your marriage. It's not every quarrel that you will not let people come in. No. It's not every quarrel. No. There are some quarrel you have to let people come in and save that moment. Because at times, especially men that are highly temperamental, when you have gotten them to that height, and then you are still trying to stand your ground and fight back. Auntie, ring, Coco. Ring, Coco. Please,